Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. It is Sweetest Dolls, and today is an unboxing I've been waiting for months and months and months. Ever since the prototype for this doll leaked, I've been excited, and I mean ever since the casting for this movie was announced, I've been excited. This is the Disney's live-action Snow White collector Snow White doll, and obviously that means it is in the likeness of Rachel Ziegler, who is one of my favorite people ever, actresses, vocalists. Like, she just is so amazing, and I'm so happy that she's a Disney princess. No matter what anybody else says, she will always and forever be Snow White. So let's take a look at the box. I already took off the slip, so I'm going to take Snow White off camera so we can have a first look together. So here is the front of the box. I really love the art on this. I love the like branch vines with all the flowers. I'm assuming those are, actually I don't know what those are, what type of flowers, but then we have the apple in the middle. We have some of these more ornate like snaky details down there to allude to the evil queen, I think, who I will not be buying because we do not support Gal Gadot in this house. Then up here at the top it says Disney Collector, Mattel, the Disney Snow White logo, and then on the inside of the box it has this really cute pattern. Kind of just looks like flower blooms and then like whatever else. And then I already took off the, my recording got interrupted for a second, but here is the back of the box. So we have Snow White, and then it says, hunted by her jealous, wicked stepmother, Snow White joins forces with miners and a group of rebels to find the strength and courage to overthrow the evil queen and become a leader that is of this once joyful, prosperous land. I'm very excited for how they're going to change the movie, because the original Snow White, I don't think it's aged the best. I think it's a beautiful movie to look at, but like plot-wise, it's boring in my opinion, but don't fight me on that. I mean, I don't really know who's a Snow White writer like that, but let's take a look at the doll together. Oh, she is so beautiful. I still can't believe that we got a collector doll to this caliber for Snow White and for Rachel. So it is so exciting. I'm so excited to open this doll, but let's take a look at how she looks in box. So first off, she has two birds and apple as the bonus accessories, and this magnificently massive cape, which I'm a big fan of a cape slash a cloak. So this is, I'm so excited about it. And then up close, we can look at the face. I got two of this doll. I'm not gonna open the other one right now. And my other one is a little wonky, but I don't really care. The face on this doll is just beautiful, but we'll take a closer look at that out of the box. Here's just a quick pan over of the outfit and the accessories. She also comes with a stand, which you can kind of see on the sides and the back. And I just love all the little background details. Like, I don't know, it just feels very magical to me, which is the point. And then I think once you take this out, there is also a, yep, there is a certificate of authenticity, which is significantly cheaper than the other Disney collector dolls, which is interesting, but it says, this certifies that your Disney Snow White doll was created through the collaborative efforts of Disney and designers and artists at Mattel. So that's fun. I am going to go off camera and unbox this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful doll, and then we will be right back. I needed to take a minute after opening her because I kind of just like stared at her and started crying a little bit. I've been so excited for this doll, and I know that I'm like one of like 3 people that are actually excited for this movie and the merch and this doll and everything, but like I could cry just like looking at her right now. Like, it's, oh my god. I'm not going to, but let's get on to the review. So first I'll show what she comes with aside from what's on her. So she comes with 2 of this exact same songbird, bluebird. I don't really know what bird it is, but really well painted and really well sculpted. I think they look really pretty, and their talons are gonna be able to clip onto her hand, so I'll show that probably at the end. And then we obviously have the red apple with a gold stem, which is interesting, but it has one of those finger holes so that she could hold it. Really, really nice. I can't believe I have this doll in my hands. Like, I don't even know where to start on this doll, because like I was just like feeling the clothes and looking at everything, and this doll is so nice quality. Like, So I just wanted to show what she looked like with the cape on first. So I guess that'll be the first thing I show because I'm gonna take it off so we could look at the dress and everything. But it is this like beautiful, flowy, long red cape. Like it is so nice and it has such nice movement. The material feels great. It's sewn really well, and I like that the front has like a little ribbon tie because it just, one, makes it easier to put together, and also it doesn't have like an obnoxious clasp, which I normally would really like, but I really love how this looks on her. Like, I just, look at her. She's trying to run from evil in her cute little red cape. My poor baby. But I'm gonna take off that cape now, so then we can look at the rest of the doll. Which, also, I'll just show the movement real quick. Like, look at how flowy and beautiful that is. The construction on this is really great, and it feels great. I'm very excited to play around with it. But next, I guess I'll show the stand. We'll take her off the stand for a second. She also has flat feet, so she's probably gonna stand pretty well on her own, which is nice. And I know a lot of people would have preferred fashion feet, but in my opinion, I don't really care. She has full articulation, so that's all I really care about, and she'll be able to pose well. And it won't really notice because you can barely see them under the dress. So, no problem to me, but here is the stand. I don't know if the design around the stand is new. I would have to look at my other Disney collector dolls, because they changed up the stand for like a ton of the lines. So, I don't know, but it's white and it has all these really pretty like filigree type things. It has Disney right there, and it's a saddle stand. But these are actually some of my favorite doll stands as of late. Like, they hold the dolls really well. They look really nice. They don't really obstruct from the outfit or anything, especially since a lot of the collector dolls have like ball gowns or mermaid gowns or whatever. So I like the stand. But next, let's take a look at the doll. So here is the absolutely gorgeous face. I don't know what brought them to the idea to give her like a purple shadow on her lid, but I love it. I think it's really pretty, and it works well with the primary color thing. I don't know, I like it a lot. This face is just beautiful. I love the brows, I love the lip shape, I love that it actually has Rachel's moles from by the lip and down by the chin a little bit. The blushing on this doll is beautiful. The quality of this doll facially is really well. It's not pixelated or anything. None of the Disney collector dolls have been, so beautiful. And then we have a cute little ribbon bow on the top, which does actually have Velcro. I mean, not Velcro, sorry, elastic, so that you can put it on and off pretty well if you want to unsew it, because it is sewn on, like you can see right there. I'm trying not to mess this one up too much because I don't really know if I want to wash her hair. I mean, I actually probably will, because the hair is kind of a mess, and, oh, tea tie. But, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to actually get around to, like, fixing the hair. So, I want to kind of keep them as nice as I can until then. But, beautiful, beautiful face. This is one of my favorite face sculpts that we've gotten from Mattel getting the Disney license back. Like, look at that side profile. Look at that, like, 3/4 like, it's beautiful. And also, she has Saran. It is very heavily gelled, so you can't really even tell. And it's also in a bob, so it's not really going to make that much of a difference, to be honest. But it's this really pretty blend of, like, black and, like, deep, deep brown, which I like a lot. It has a lot of dimension to it, instead of just using, like, black Saran. I don't know. It's really, really nice. And then next is the necklace. I am so happy that this necklace is silver, because I'm a silver girl, and Rock Love Jewelry, I think is the company name, made a replica of this, and I will be buying it. It is kind of expensive for, like, a movie jewelry, but they are pretty good quality, so I'm excited. There isn't, like, any actual, like, decipherable writing on it, but sculpt is really nice. When I first saw the stock photos for this doll, I thought that the chain was, like, actual metal, but it's not. It's just, like, thread or whatever, but it looks nice, and it does its job, so I can't really complain about it. Not that I would anyway. And then let's take a look at the bodice of this dress. Oh my god, is this bodice nice? Like, not only is the construction beautiful, but the actual materials are really nice. Like, we have the cording right here. We have this beautiful lined collar. We also have this beautiful brocade fabric, which has, like, a bunch of, like, leaf designs on it, which is very fitting for Snow White. And I love the way that it reflects when you move the doll. And also, the puff sleeves are great because it's like this underneath, it's like this really nice satin, and it just, you probably have to finick with it a little bit to make it even on both sides, but I think it's really well done. I'm also a big fan of this dress anyway. Like, I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of the redesign of the Snow White gown, but I like it. I do also kind of wish it was more muted colors because this is very, like, primary colors. I wish they were a little more pastel, but it's neither here nor there for me. It's a children's movie. They obviously want to have really bright colors. Although I don't really know if they're trying to market this to kids or tweens or whatever, but whatever. The only printed fabric on this doll is the bodice, like printed satin is right here. And it doesn't even bother me because it looks good. We also have a little bit of white lace, which is really nice, and it's really subtle, which I appreciate, because I know sometimes the lace can look a little crazy, but anyways, here is the belt. I'm honestly not sure what I'm looking at. I want to say it's like a heart or something because that would make sense. I also think mine might be upside down, which is kind of funny because it's sewn on, so I can't really even fix it, but I can't really notice it. It's not that, like, deeply sculpted, so it's not even, like, I really care. But, yes, next, I'm gonna show the sleeves because I just love the, like, the little ribbon detail right here. And the actual, like, sleeve cuff itself has lining on it, which is impressive. I was not expecting that. Beautiful. And then onto the skirt, which is actually extremely impressive, in my opinion. It has not one, not two, but 3 different layers. We have the basic satin on the bottom, although it does feel a lot nicer than the basic satin that we get on the Playline dolls. We have this layer right here, which has a lot of, like, really pretty ornate designs. Very similar to the brocade on her bodice. And then we have this layer over top, which I think is like a chiffon or something. I don't know. I don't know fabrics like that, but it's really well done. I love the way it's bunched up at the top, and the stiffness from the underlayers makes it so that you really don't need a petticoat for her, which is also appreciated because I don't really have that many petticoats to, like, give around. So anyways, here is what that looks like, just going all the way around. And then last but not least is her shoes, which are cute, just little flats, but they have real ribbon lacing, which is really cute. My other ones, actually, her shoes are falling off in the box, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But really, really cute. And I love the little, like, vine on the bottom of these. Really nice. I do also wish they were fashion feet, but at the end of the day, I really don't care because, like, it's not my, like, I don't need it. Like, I'm not gonna be really changing her clothes all that much, and if I am, it's gonna be, like, character accurate. Like, if I'm gonna use one and make a custom, I would make it Lucy Gray from the Hunger Games. So the flat feet kind of fit, even though she does wear boots at that, I think, but it is what it is. But yeah, that is it for the doll. I'm gonna situate them, pose them a little bit with their accessories and everything, and then we'll be right back for my, like, final thoughts. So here is Rachel with everything on. I had to kind of finick with the second bird because I wasn't sure where to put it since I wanted her to hold the apple, but this doll is so incredibly well done and so impressive, especially from Mattel. And for a collector price, this doll is $75, I believe. And you might be saying, that's a lot of money, and it is. But I do think it is about on par with the rest of the collector dolls from Mattel for Disney. And that says a lot because those dolls are really nice quality. Like, if you have any of the Radiant Collection dolls, if you have any of those new runway dolls, like the Mulan or the Rapunzel, those dolls are really well made as well. And I think that it can be challenging specifically to do Disney ball gowns in a higher collector price point because, especially at the 12-inch, I think 17-inch, they get a lot more freedom with, like, what they can do because they can just add embroidery wherever the hell they want. But here, like, not only is this, like, a collector doll through Mattel, but it's also, like, the doll for this movie at this point, besides the Disney Store, whatever they're gonna put out for it. So I just think, like, this being the titular Snow White Rachel Ziegler doll is impressive as hell. I love the face sculpt. I love, love, love the face sculpt. I love the face. I love the hair. I always will wish that the hair was a little bit longer. I'm not like a I need the hair to go to the floor type of person, but I would have at least liked it to have been like a lob. And it might be when I wash the hair because it is like curled in, but I do wish it was longer for hair play just because like, I don't know. So I hope that if we get Playline from Mattel, like please, like knock on wood, like I need that. I hope that if we get that, the hair's longer, but if it isn't, whatever. I can always reroute it, I suppose, because I have plans for this doll. This doll means a lot to me. I'm a huge Rachel fan. I've been a huge Rachel fan since her YouTube days, back when she would post like Shrek the Musical type stuff and her covers and stuff like that. So like having a Rachel Ziegler doll in my household now is very exciting to me. It means a lot to me. I can't wait for the movie. I can't wait to see whatever else there is merch-wise. I know there's other Disney Store dolls besides the Ellies that we're supposed to get, but we haven't seen photos of them, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But I'm just very impressed. I think this doll is very excellently made. And would I say she's justified for $75? I don't really think that any Mattel doll is worth $75 now. But I will say that, like, this being, like, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite, like, figures in pop culture, and just one of my favorite actresses and vocalists, makes it a lot more worth it than it normally would be. Because, to be honest, if this wasn't Rachel as Snow White, I probably would not get the doll right away. But that is neither here nor there. I'm just very excited. I'm very happy with how well done this doll is. It means a lot to me, and I'm glad that Disney and Mattel actually did it, despite all the hate that Rachel has been getting. So, yeah, that is it for this video. If you guys liked it, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about her. No negative comments about Rachel. I will block you. And I'm not joking, because this is my space. I can do what I want. And this person means a lot to me, and this doll means a lot to me. This movie's gonna mean a lot to me, even though I don't really love Snow White that much. Or at least the original. I don't love it as much, but I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. So, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.